Alright, what's up?
Hola.
So, a girl who's been to Mexico once has to say hola whenever she is introduced. Anyway, so, as the title suggests, we are getting ready to head to the Midwest to discover the mysteries of the Midwest emo. And to do that, I need my very own emo, who is apparently trying to figure her whole fucking life out right now.
I am.
We are headed to Belmont, Ohio for the Ohio flavor of the Forgotten Angels campout. This is only like the second one that's happened. I haven't been to this one, so this will be a neat experience. And we had a hell of a time in Florida. The bike is on a trailer, and hopefully this goes well. So after a very eventful evening and about 2 hours of sleep, I'm about ready to absolutely raw dog this 9-hour drive and go there and fucking party.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Alright, so we are at our first stop for gas in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. And I'll be honest, I'm super nervous towing with this car. Because, like, it's a Subaru. Dino juice. I got about 230 miles out of the tank, which really isn't bad considering I'm towing. The biggest hurdle for me with this has been managing heat in miles per gallon and not putting too much load on the car because I don't want to lug the shit out of it. So my oil temp's averaging about 220, which is pretty high, but these cars run really hot. This car normally burns about a quart of oil every 5,000 miles, so I just checked and topped off my oil. I expect it to burn a little bit more as I'm doing this. So I'm keeping an extra eye on it as I make my way towards Ohio, but so far, so good. Yeah, we only have about 340 miles left until we're in Belmont, and I'm really glad that gas over here is less than $5 for me, because I have to put 93 in my car. Seeing $4.50 a gallon for 93 is kind of a treat, I'm not gonna lie. I love Pennsylvania. But yeah, everything has held up well so far. Let's get back on the road and get out of here. Featuring the passenger princess. So we are, where the hell is this? The Blue Mountain Travel Plaza. I'm fighting for my fucking life while driving. So I'm gonna take a nap. It's really weird that it's only like 9:30 in the morning. It feels like I've been up for like a week. I only slept for like an hour and a half yesterday. Or last night. But the view at this place,
It's really pretty.
gorgeous. Like, bro, this is a travel stop.
Let's see this shit.
Sometime later.
So that nap was absolutely the move.
Yes.
Lasted a little longer than I'd wanted to, but I needed it personally because I was dying. The view here is absolutely insane. What even is Pennsylvania? There's a big ass elephant over there with a party hat on. Okay, so we're stopping to get some food. A place called Tailgates in wherever the fuck Pennsylvania we're in. She's over here geeked out. I am officially that guy that parks like a dildo with a trailer. She's over here absolutely scheming. She's over here with a boba machine gun.
I'm the Lorax. I speak for the trees. And for some fucking reason, they're speaking Vietnamese.
Alright, let's get some fucking food.
I'm not. You're not winning.
This bitch.
No.
Hell yeah. Damn, dude, I can actually see out of these things. So, we are at final gas stop at another Sheetz. I think this is Somerset.
Yeah.
That. But Steph has decided to weaponize glizzies. But anyway, last gas stop before we reach Ohio, and we're out of here. Damn, dude, look at this absolute nerd in this Subaru towing stuff. Who the fuck tows things with a Subaru? I mean, come on. Yeah, like, what absolute buffoon would do that?
Cut my wrist and black my eye.
If that wasn't apparent enough, we have crossed into Ohio. We have 19 minutes left of driving, and then we will lower the property value of the state of Ohio. I have already tanked it with my arrival.
Wasn't very high. Just kidding.
Listen,
Just filled with snipers.
yeah, we're dirty New Englanders. We have to talk, we egregiously have to talk shit about literally everybody else because we're fucking assholes. She's a fucking asshole.
Yep.
We are almost there, dudes. That is a gorgeous house. Holy shit. Why are all the houses out here so fucking nice? Holy shit.
I know. Holy hell.
All right, so we have gotten set up here at goddamn Belmont, Ohio. So now we are gonna try and find a packy.
This is very soft.
It is very soft.
We gotta run a packy.
Yeah, packy for all you fucking Midwesterners, and get some more beer.
We gotta go to the liquor store, don't you know?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
So apparently Ohio doesn't have package stores or liquor stores. So we gotta go to Walmart. It's wild being able to buy like just random fucking like hard liquor at Walmart. My Walmart, you cannot buy alcohol, but you can buy rifles still. To hell with the mountains. Show me your bush. Okay, so I missed it the first 3 times she said it, but apparently there's no PBR here. Ohio is canceled.
Cancel.
Rocky Mountain piss water. So apparently she isn't the only blind one here because we have all reliable.
Squirt.
Squirt beer obtained. The 130 rack that has like AIDS. So we went to the thing, obtained some beer, but we forgot ice, which is like 80% of the reason why we went. So my stupid ass is in Sheets now trying to find some fucking ice. Alright, so after a little bit of confusion and dumb fuckery on my end, we have ice, we have beer. I tested out my bumper guard and it works.
Yep.
And we're gonna settle in because we've had a long fucking day. It is 8 p.m. We left her house at 2 a.m. and I'm gonna drink some beer. You're gonna drink some beer, and we gonna hang out.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna see what tomorrow brings.
The next day.
The following morning, a little worse for wear, and there's a poker run going on today. I've never participated. Also, since we exited our tent, it is now a complete ghost town here. Gotta throw the bags back on the bike, and gotta eat my breakfast of ibuprofen and an Uncrustable. Hopefully some of the stops at this poker run are food places, because I am hungry. Went to bed kind of early, wore ourselves right the hell out. But, alright, we got some shit to do, so took off the seat so I could put my bags on. And I got some fucking hitchhikers, bro. Alright, we are definitely running a little late. Whoops. Partied a little hard and slept in. Alright, so we are riding a motorcycle in another state that neither of us have been to. I think she might have been to Ohio. But either way, I love riding a motorcycle in a new state. It's awesome. I don't know shit about Ohio, but if you're from where I am, this area seems a lot like Route 201 in Griswold, for those of you that know. Very big, very farmy. Better speed limits though, I will say that. We are headed to the Experience Church for a poker run that is to benefit Forgotten Angels. I've never been on a poker run personally, but this will be a good time. I'm fighting for my life a little bit, but it'll be a good time. And also, Steph gets to experience a poker run. Now, I have no idea what the hell to expect. Sometimes there are big groups of people, sometimes people kind of break off into smaller chunks, I guess. I don't know. I've never been on one. All I know is I suck at poker and riding a motorcycle. So, But anyway, yeah, so we're on the way to the church, and we'll see what we have in store. I want to try and get a good bit of riding in today because, like I said in my last video, it's been a hot minute. I had a squeak with the bike. I don't know where it went, but I'm not going to complain too much. Like, don't touch a gift horse's butthole or something like that, right? That's how the saying goes? Well, those brothers, brother. Brother. I know you guys can't hear Steph, but she's also going, brother.
Through there, I would suggest using the exit 11, the Dallas Pike exit, as opposed to the Highlands exit.
So we are now at Valley Harley-Davidson. That's the name of it. And they got the George Lopez song playing. Have you ever woken up at like 3 o'clock?
Lowrider?
Yeah. Have you ever woken up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and then just heard this fucking song?
I'm a product of the 90s, yes.
So like, even though yes, it's Lowrider, but it's always going to be the George Lopez song.
With the slow-mo jumping?
Yes. Look at all that, brother. Brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. So she has taken a liking to these night stairs.
I've seen so far. Dang it. Pretty good.
Okay, I can't count. 2, 7. Fuck.
I'm getting 18 for yours.
Sweet. I'm glad you can count better than I can. So somehow we both got matching numbers at the first stop. Hell yeah. I've already lost Steph. It's been like 6 minutes. One thing Harley does so well is their colors. This pearl white has such depth to it, I love it. I love the pettiness of this design. Alright, so we're getting ready to hop back on. Fashionably late again. Back not being able to count. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 10. Sweet. Damn, dude. I want a tank. That's awesome.
Whoa!
Yeah, it looks like he's got a banged up elbow and he's halfway banged.
So the second VFW was stop 3 out of 5. We're gonna go to an ice cream place next. I am hungry.
Lieutenant J on ice cream.
Probably not.
Gee, boy.
So, a handful of us have made it back to the Experience Church. Only a small group. We wanted to evade the rain. However, this is the last stop on the poker run, and we're going to see who won. It sure as shit isn't me. I'm fighting for last place right now, which is a very...
You might get last place.
It's a very common theme of my life, so it'd be really funny.
Alright, thank you so much.
So I think my favorite part of this whole thing, aside from, you know, obviously having you here, is I get to gamble all day.
Yeah.
And no one throws me out of my house.
Hell yeah.
So I won last place in the poker run. I have no idea how much is actually on this. I think it's going to be negative, if anything. You know what? I'm gonna have a poker run, and the last place prize is going to be, you have to pay one of my bills. So now we are all headed to Chap's Bar and Grill. Oh, now we're getting rain. This is the second prize for last place. You get two of them, actually. So not only are me and Steph both riding around a motorcycle in Ohio for the first time, it's also her first time being on a motorcycle in the rain. Getting a lot of firsts this weekend. So that was a fucking really fun time for my first poker run. Now, I wanted to bet any poker run that I go on at home is probably not going to be anything close to what this was, because this was like a more intimate event than what a lot of events near me are. I don't have my GPS out because I don't want my phone to get wet, and I don't know where the fuck Chaps is. So hopefully they all do. I'm sure they do. Juice will not lead us astray. I wish this campout was a day longer, because I'm so used to the Florida campout being like Thursday through Sunday, and this weekend we have to leave tomorrow morning sometime, has been criminally short.
You know what? Try driving your bike at like, I don't know, 25 miles an hour. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's not fun either. No.
The fucking hog rod, dude.
That's not mine.
I gotta be smaller in. Help.
Yeah, that's technical. I know it's
That looks pretty alright.
You gonna crank that hog witch?
Let's crank that hollow, baby. Okay.
Yeah.
December 2nd.
Gotta get that sandwich cross
I got
section.
him to the house at 1:45.
Cross section.
Read that thing for me. This girl is fucking lost in the sauce, dude. I love that house. I keep that motherfucking thing on me.
Got my beer.
I have enabled catastrophe.
You keep those over there. I don't want you to come any closer.
Yeah,
We're in danger.
Danger!
We can't be dangerous.
I
I got some video of her riding today.
Alright, so now we are back at the campsite and it's time to party. So I will see you guys when we're getting ready to wrap up here.
One eternity later.
Party fucking hardy, dude. So, much like every other camp out, it sucks packing up. Every other camp out I've ever been to, I am always one of the last motherfuckers to wake up and get the fuck out the tent. Alright, so we are starting our journey back home, parked far as shit away from our breakfast joint because we're gonna go get some breakfast before anything. Yeah, there's a Bob Evans way over there. And there's what looks to be a Ford dealership next to it. I was just like, oh dude, I'm gonna park at the Ford dealership, but apparently they fucking work on Sundays out here. The Ford dealer? Whatever.
That's weird.
It is really weird. Anywho, breakfast.
Noodle the chicken.
Hell yeah. Dip that. All right. We are all bricked up, and I'm bricked up.
Yeah.
But
I feel that.
we just got some breakfast at Bob Evans, and now we're going to start our 8.5 hour drive back to Western Mass. I never wait for my fucking dash cam to make its noise before recording. Anyway, yeah,
She's a paid actor.
she is an unpaid intern.
Unpaid intern.
Anyway, we're gonna start our drive back to Massachusetts, and I'm fucking wiped out, dude. Yeah, we didn't make it very far. There's a Bass Pro Shops. I like this guy. Hell yeah. Pennsylvania's got some really nice scenery that you get to look at, whether you want to or not.
Although I want it. Nice.
You wanna know how to open this without unwrapping it? All right. I am now starting the trip back to my house from Steph's house after an amazing weekend in Ohio for Forgotten Angels Summer Bash 2026. And just like my trips to Florida, it was a fantastic experience. One of the things I really enjoyed about this camp out is the much more low-key nature of this one. Like, it wasn't quite as big as Florida because there's two very different campouts. One's like a 4-day, 3-night thing, and there's like going to be little communes pretty much all over the facility. People will be kind of going on rides. There'll be games and events. There's all kinds of shit going on. Like, they have a stage. They have the Capitol, the ability to have this massive event, and I love it. This Ohio one, this is the first time I've been to the state of Ohio, let alone the Ohio Forgotten Angels campout. This is the second one. It was a much more intimate experience. Like, there was one huge fire pit that was kind of like a communal spot to meet at, which I thought was super cool. The poker run, I have never been on a poker run before. That was my first one, and I came in dead last. It was such a fantastic time. So many good people. I got to, again, have a lengthy adventure with my partner, and it's been such a good time. These are memories that I'm going to have for the rest of my life, and unfortunately for you guys, because you're watching this video, you're going to have to deal with these memories as well. So my car is not done towing yet. I still have the bike with me. We're headed back to my house. We're going to get this unloaded, and I am going to have a few cold ones when I get home. Dude, this is such a sick Goodwill find. A Winston Cigarettes Igloo Playmate. I paid $5 for this thing. being so fortunate to be able to go out and do these trips and go on these adventures has really just made me realize how much I love traveling and how much I love seeing this country. Because I know I've said this a million times, I parrot this a lot, and especially in my first couple camp out videos, I never really got to leave the Northeast until I turned 30 years old. I'm 33 now, and like I've been trying to do what I can to get out and go adventure and live my life. Being able to experience just like the melting pot of different cultures that America has with it already is a beautiful thing. Being able to see the Blue Ridge Mountains was absolutely breathtaking. The motorcycle riding out in Ohio, absolutely gorgeous. And towing my motorcycle through those mountains made me definitely realize a little bit about towing, learn a little bit about my car and its ability to tow. And it was definitely a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. I still have PTSD from this car fucking exploding. Like, I'm still traumatized from this car blowing up on me that one time. Now, one thing that I've definitely heard be said a few times from people like Shade Tree Surgeon, and I'm like 85% sure he also said this. Quote me if I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. You're not gonna find a perfect time or set of circumstances to go on a trip. You can't just spend all your time waiting for like that perfect moment, that perfect setup, that perfect bike, that perfect tow rig. You just have to go do it. Towing longer distance like that and going through a lot of hills and stuff like that, I'd like to have something a little heavier, maybe something that is actually meant to tow from the factory, right? Just because it'll handle the heat better, it'll handle just having the extra load a little bit better. Like I'm pretty certain that the owner's manual for this car tells you not to tow just in the first place. But you know, at the end of the day, I took this car, I installed the hitch receiver, I got the wiring and got everything set up for it, and it beautifully handled towing through the Blue Ridge Mountains in New York, in New Jersey, in Massachusetts, in Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Ohio. Like, this car did damn good. And would I have just continued putting it off and waiting for that perfect moment? Like, perfect moments don't exist. Like, we left at 2 o'clock in the morning and I got like an hour and a half of sleep, and we raw dogged that shit all the way up until like 2/3 of the way through Pennsylvania, where I took a nap at a welcome center. Just going out and doing the thing has been a life-changing experience for me. I've made a lot of very big life changes on a complete whim before, and as I've gotten a little older and I've had a little bit more to lose, I've been very, very reserved for how much chance I want to take. How do I want to approach people? Do I want to talk to people? So my social anxiety is fucking crippling, which you probably wouldn't know because I never shut the hell up here. But going to these campouts, just taking the damn trip and going and doing the thing have been life-changing experiences for me and a core part of my personality. Knowing that I put this car together as far as like the lift kit, the tires, the hitch, and its ability to move things on top of the car, the whole shebang, and it's been on every single state that touches the Atlantic Ocean except for Maine, and it's been deep into the Midwest and through the Blue Ridge Mountains, like with something that isn't really the most ideal long distance hauling and traveling vehicle. But anyway, I have a little bit more driving to do before I get home. I'm going to turn the camera off and I'm just going to get myself home and then go relax for the evening before I got to jump back into real life tomorrow. I hope you guys have a fantastic week ahead of you. I hope to see any number of you guys soon, and then I'll figure out something to say at the end of every single video. But I'm done yapping. I hope you guys have a fantastic day.